Do you ever wonder if you're more attractive than you realize? In this video, we'll explore 7 surprising signs that indicate you may be more attractive than you think, all through the lens of Buddhism's teachings on inner beauty and self-awareness. Lesson 1. You think you can develop and learn. Life is a path of constant growth is one of the major ideas of Buddhism. If something contradicts your own reason and common sense, don't believe it, no matter where you read it or who said it. This suggests that learning and growing are more important in life than accepting things as they are. Your confidence in your capacity to develop and learn is a sign of profound inner beauty. In Buddhism, the route to enlightenment is a lifetime endeavor that is frequently portrayed as the middle way, a harmonious union of self-denial and indulgence. It becomes obvious that true beauty originates from your inner power rather than your external appearance when you acknowledge that you are on this journey and that every encounter is an opportunity to grow. You exude an indisputable light because of the wisdom you have acquired from realizing the transience of life and the constant transformation of both yourself and others. You're less inclined to pass harsh judgment on other people or yourself when you see life as an opportunity to improve. You develop greater kindness, forgiveness, and compassion. People are drawn to this openness because they can sense it. People respect those who seek for improvement and a greater understanding rather than viewing themselves as flawless beings. You are captivating because you have faith in your abilities. Lesson 2. People are inquiring about your opinions. People who actually care about your ideas and beliefs are another indication that you are more appealing than you think. The interdependence of all beings and mindfulness are highly valued concepts in Buddhism. When others show an interest in your opinions, it's usually because they appreciate your compassion for other people's feelings, your profound listening skills, and your mindfulness. Buddhist teachings tell us that we establish a sense of connection with others when we are totally involved and present. Mindful communicators are more likely to be regarded and cherished by others, because it demonstrates that you are completely aware of the situation and the people around you. Your awareness makes you more appealing. Neither are you self-centered, nor are you preoccupied. Rather, you interact with the world in a considerate and caring manner. It is an indication of strength, compassion, or understanding when people are drawn to your thinking. Because they speak to the soul, these attributes are significantly more appealing than outward looks. People are drawn to those who give them a sense of being heard, respected, and understood. If other people are interested in what you think, it's a sign of their regard and affection for your inner beauty. Lesson 3. People will help you out without asking for anything in return. According to the Buddha, we reap what we sow into the world. People will frequently return the favor if you are giving with their time, assistance, and resources. Here we have karma at work. Being generous involves offering more than just money goods. It also involves giving of your compassion, time, and attention. Helping people without expecting anything in return is an indication that you are radiating great energy and that others are feeling the same. Consider it. People must think highly of you if they voluntarily lend a helping hand without asking for anything in return. They are aware of your generosity, modesty, and kindness. The Buddhist idea of metta, loving kindness, is fundamental to this type of appeal. When you live a metta practice, you give out a loving, gentle energy that people are drawn to. In the Buddhist practice of metta meditation, one sends loving kindness thoughts to all beings, including oneself. When you do metta, you develop into a person that is easy to love and that other people want to be around because they can sense their affection for you. Others will assist you voluntarily if they recognize the goodness of your deeds, the beauty of your soul, and the kindness in your heart. This kind of appeal has immense power and transcends beyond appearance. Lesson 4. The joyful people in your life. Joy is seen in Buddhism as one of the sublime moods that can be developed with the mindfulness, compassion, and meditation practices. People are frequently reflective of the energy you bring into their lives when they are joyful around you. Buddhist teachings state that joy is not only about one's own happiness, but also about shared happiness, or the delight we experience when others are happy. You may be more appealing than you think if those close to you are consistently joyful and at ease in your company. This has less to do with physical appearance and more to do with how you make other people feel. People around you feel inspired when you radiate peace, friendliness, and optimism. They sense affection, safety, and understanding. This is the actual definition of beauty. Buddhism encourages us to enjoy other people's happiness via the practice of compassionate joy. If you've developed this trait, you'll be able to find joy and success in people around you in addition to your own accomplishments. You are very appealing because of your capacity to partake in other people's delight, which demonstrates that you are not motivated by competition, jealousy, or jealousy. Those who make others happy are inherently appealing to others. It's an indication that you have a good influence on your friends and family if they are happy to be around you. With your words, deeds, and enthusiasm, you uplift them. This type of inner beauty outlasts and is far more potent than any outward look. It's a beauty that fills the lives of those around you and emanates from the heart. Lesson 5. People are surprised by your vulnerabilities. Acknowledging our weaknesses and accepting them as a part of our human experience is emphasized heavily in Buddhist teachings. The Buddha taught that although suffering is an unavoidable aspect of life, it may be changed into compassion and wisdom if we accept it and comprehend it. When people are taken aback by your weaknesses, it's possible that they believe you to be a strong, competent individual who has everything together. However, showing your weaknesses doesn't make you any less beautiful. Quite the contrary, it usually makes you more appealing. Buddhism holds that the idea of a permanent, unchanging self is an illusion, and its central tenet is anatta, or non-self. Everybody is always developing, changing, and evolving. Our limitations are not personal failings, rather, they are a natural aspect of being human. Accepting this reality and letting people see your sensitive side demonstrates that you are authentic and not attempting to present a picture of perfection. This genuineness is extremely human and uncommon, which makes it very alluring. Those are drawn to those who are authentic and who don't hesitate to acknowledge their doubts, concerns, and challenges. You come across as personable, relatable, and reliable because of your readiness to be vulnerable. It is an indication of great inner strength and beauty that you are open and honest, since it demonstrates your level of confidence in yourself. Your vulnerability is refreshing in a world when many people strive to hide their shortcomings, and you may be surprised to learn how beautiful you are. Lesson 6. You become more confident in yourself through practice. The value of practice, whether it be in the form of mindfulness, meditation, or developing compassion, is one of the basic ideas of Buddhism. According to the Buddhist teachings, attaining enlightenment requires constant practice rather than happening suddenly. Whether it's a physical, mental, or spiritual exercise, dedicating oneself to it fosters confidence and self-assurance. You may be more appealing than you think if you have ever observed that practicing on a regular basis has made you feel more confident in yourself. Why? Since self-assurance exudes magnetism. People can tell when you're confident in your skills and abilities, and they will gravitate towards you. But this assurance is not the same as conceit. It's a calm, modest confidence that arises from knowing you've worked hard and consistently shown up for yourself. In Buddhism, self-awareness and presence are developed via the practice of mindfulness. Being attentive is living in the present moment to the fullest, which enables you to act with intention and clarity. Being aware fosters an inner confidence and serenity that is quite appealing to other people. Those who are confident, centered, and grounded drew people to them. Resilience building is another benefit of practice. Buddhism teaches us that although life is full of obstacles, we may develop the grace and wisdom to overcome these obstacles with practice. Resilience that you've gained by practice is evident in the way you conduct yourself. Your inner strength has been developed, so you are not readily moved by outside events. Your resilience and confidence together convey that you are a capable, dependable, and self-assured person, which makes you appealing. Lesson 7. You are unique in the way that you do things. Having a distinct style of doing things is the last indication that you are more appealing than you think. Buddhism places a great focus on individualism and the notion that every person has a different path to enlightenment. The Buddha taught that although there are universal lessons that might help us, each individual needs to discover their own path according to their experiences, understanding, and temperament. One's ability to accept individuality and project confidence in their approach distinguishes them from others. Individuals who are genuine and true to themselves inevitably attract other people. Your own manner of behaving, thinking, and living is an expression of your inner beauty. It demonstrates that you are not attempting to fit in with society's expectations. Rather, you are accepting who you are wholeheartedly, and that is really alluring. Buddhism tells us that although we are all related, each of us is on a unique journey. Your approach to problem solving, interpersonal interactions, and creative self-expression are all reflections of your inner knowledge and genuineness. You stand out in a society where conformity is typically valued because of your distinctiveness. People take note when you are confident in your distinct way of living. They respect your uniqueness, your bravery in expressing who you are, and your determination to pave your own course. Being confident in your individuality demonstrates that you are at ease with who you are, which is a tremendous source of appeal. It encourages others to value their own individuality as well. Buddhism's teachings provide deep insights into what genuine beauty is all about. It matters more how you live, treat others, and approach life than how you appear. These 7 indicators of deep inner beauty are: accepting vulnerability, developing confidence via practice, feeling that others care about you, being helped without expecting anything in return, offering delight to those around you, trusting in your ability to grow, and appreciating your individuality. Genuineness, love, compassion, and wisdom are the hallmarks of true beauty. It involves being mindful, in the moment, and receptive. When you nurture these traits within yourself, people come to you organically, not because of how you look, but because of the light that radiates from within. Buddhism reminds us that our hearts and brains are where true beauty can be found. It can be observed in our deeds, intentions, and ideas. We become genuinely appealing to ourselves as well as to other people when we live by these values.